Hi, welcome to this week's My Thoughts vlog. It's Friday the 25th of July 2025. News in, I have had a haircut, so I'm not looking as rough as I did last week. Now, us nuclear test veteran campaigners have come up with an idea of doing a podcast. It's going to be called It's in the Blood, and we'll be launching it later this year. So we're in the preparation stages at the moment, but it's got me thinking. It's got me looking back at how far we've come since I got involved, or more involved with the campaign. And that started in 2021 when I was asked to do a video to support the campaign or the Look Me in the Eye campaign, which was to ask the then Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, to sit down with us, look us in the eye and tell us why we did not deserve a medal. That campaign was successful and it did generate the medal. Love him or loathe him, Boris did come through for us. That was a big win and an important win because it was kind of the first foot in the door really that led on to other things. Since then, we've gone from strength to strength. The campaign we've got a solid group of people that organise things, and we're focused. We know where we're going. We know what we want. We're getting engagement, which is really the main thing you want. We've got loads of cross-party support. We've got some, heavy hitters from all sides back in our corner. And I mean, not just Conservative and Labour. I'm talking Lib Dems, Greens, SNP. Pretty much the whole spectrum. We have got that support, and that is really important because it kind of takes the adversarial aspect of politics out of it. We've also got engagement with the Office of Veterans Affairs. Myself and Alan Owen, the founder of Labrats, we have a monthly online meeting with them where we just go through the list of our asks and they update us as to where they are with it. And I believe that's important as well because that keeps up the pressure. It shows we're not going away. And that is great because getting engagement with a government department like that is fantastic. We would like more engagement with the more senior representatives of the government, Kia, give me a call. I don't know what happened, but, live in hopes, I suppose. So, yeah, we are going places, and the future is looking promising from the point of we know where we're going and what we want, and we've got support as we go forward. What would help is more support from the public. So if you want to go on the internet, labrats.international, and have a look at our campaign and, back us, join us, support us, write to your MP about us. That would really help. Yeah, so the future's looking good for that. Now, something else this week I read made me think. It was an online article about Hillsborough Law, and it kind of looked at the kind of flip side of from what the families want as to what it says about what the government wants. Now, we all know that the Hillsborough Law campaign group, of which Nuclear Test Veterans is a part, wants the legal duty of candour with sanctions for those who do not comply, and we want the parity of arms when it comes to legal representation, the costs. The government gave us a draft bill, which was pretty useless, and completely missed parity of arms and had duty of candour as an objective, which is not legally enforceable. So this article made me look at analysing what do the government actually want? What does it tell us about what they want? What it tells us is that they want to retain the absolute right to lie and mislead the media and the public when it comes to courts and inquiries. And they also want the absolute right to use unlimited taxpayers' money to fund their legal cases so that the likes of you and me and every other taxpayer is paying for them to save their own reputation and save their own skins against members of their own country, citizens. That's not right, is it? That's not right at all. And it's immoral, because campaigns like ours and all the other ones, you either have to crowdfund, use your savings, or rely on pro bono representation, which, doesn't cut it when you're up against, a barrage of the country's finest cases and solicitors, because that's who represents the government, and that's paid for by the taxpayer. You happy about that? No, I'm not. So yeah, Hillsborough Law would rebalance that. So what can you do about it? Well, write to your MP. I mean, you as their constituent have to get a response from them. Ask them to support the 2017 bill going through, to go through Parliament, because that's the bill that the Hillsborough Law families want, that has everything we need, and it's the only one that will be accepted. It's all or nothing. So yeah, get involved. Do something right, because the government aren't doing it right at the moment, and they need our help. So I think that's all for this week, to be honest. But have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week.